Howdy kids, welcome back to another Cooking with Ounce. Today we are going to address a problem that has plagued man for centuries. What if I go see something cool at the liquor store and be like, hey, that looks good, but it's actually crap? Like, this isn't even crap, this is like beyond mediocre. But, you know, the age-old tradition of boiling bratwursts in beer. How about we do that to dispose of this stuff without wasting, because I'm not driving it half an hour to the only person I know that would take this crap. So anyway, let's get started a little. Turn on some heat. Oh, crap. Got onion, Sunyon ring. As they say. Need some garlic, two ingredients to a good sauce. You want to add some Worcestershire, want to sweat these a little and, like, you know, caramelize garlic. It's already smelling pretty good. I think at this point we're going to add the bratwurst, as they say in Germany. I don't know if I should poke these so they get more flavor, but they might explode while boiling. Alright, now we got our bratwurst sitting on a bed of this. Now on to disposing of this crap alcohol. Now I've been told with the canned Jack and Coke it might, I'm not going to be using all this, it'll impart sort of a barbecue sauce flavor to it. The 2 cans of that and maybe a canned Mountain Dew, hard Mountain Dew. Hopefully this will not turn into like a syrup. Although it will boil down and I will have to add more material. Alright, now we got our crappy alcohol sodas. I'm going to add some Worcestershire. That meaty flavor. And some Red Hot. Secret ingredient, good for anything. Stir it around a little bit. It smells okay enough right now, but we'll see. And then we just set that to the cover, and we'll come back in about 20 or 30 minutes. So, yeah. Set the timer for like 25 minutes or something. Alright, so this is finished. I'm going to turn that off, and we're going to turn this on. They might be cooked in here, but I'm actually going to let this heat up a bit. So yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, so we got this heated up. We got bratwursts. And we're just going to cook these. Got some onions in here we can get from when we plate this up. Fully boiled bratwurst, so they're nice and cooked on the inside. We don't have to worry about that too much. You'll want to turn them. They're not crispy enough because it wasn't time yet, but you know, we'll get there. I think this might be a viable option. You know, it smells okay enough. Yeah, a viable option for disposing of trash booze that I don't like. So let's give it a check. Getting some crispiness in here. I wish I had a grill going. I think I should throw some onions on in there. I'm gonna throw a few onions. Move it closer. Should be a good addition to it. And add some of the onions that you cooked it in. Put them on the side so they can crisp up. I'm going to call that good. Bratwurst. You can have the other one. I'm going to grab some of the onion. I love me some fried onions. None of that pickled crap, just like fried onion. Oh yeah. Alrighty. Let's serve up. Alright, so today's cocktail is something I came up with. I call it a Dex Cool 50/50 after the antifreeze. I'm going to take 4 ounces, or 2 shots out of this Gatorade, or I'll replace it. I'll take a little more so there's some overhead. Take some blue curacao. Shot of that. Carefully in. And some Patron. I'm gonna do a half shot because it's like, you know. Well, no, it's a 50/50, so we're gonna do 50/50. It actually doesn't look like Dex Cool, that's a lie, but anyway, this will dissolve, so you want to like be careful about it, and then you mix that, and it's like antifreeze, you know. All right, ready. So here we got. This was boiled in some crap alcohol, hard Mountain Dew, and Jack and Coke canned. So hopefully it doesn't taste like crap, but we're gonna see in a second. That's all right. We've redeemed it. And the onions are what make it. Let's try this real quick. I mean, it's alright. It's easy to drink, which could be a dangerous thing. But you know, overall, it's okay for what it is. This is probably the most ghetto margarita clone you could possibly imagine, but you know, it's okay. So, but we're gonna keep eating this. A ver gato quieres? Nope. Well, yeah, this is alright. There's like sweet onions, and then you can tell they're sweet because it's like, you know, I don't know if it's just sweet onion, but like it might also be the fact that I added it to a bunch of basically like alcoholic soda, but yeah, that's pretty solid. That's a pretty solid way of disposing of crap booze. So Yeah. Anyways, I'd say this was a success in my eyes. We tested a theory, we ran the scientific method, and it came out all right. So, this has been another Cooking with Ounce. God bless, have fun, be safe.